Hey, everybody. Today, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit more um, about diets that have worked for me. You've been seeing that I've been adding support tools for everything around here because there's so many different ways to support you, and you are an individual. You are the one. When I have these up, it doesn't mean that it is the way, the only way. I always talk to other practitioners in the, I'll call them healing arts, because, and I'll say, there are so many, there are reason why there are so many different holistic practices and styles is because everybody is different and there are different things that work for different people. Some people like to be touched. Some people are working with the energy outside their body, and that's what the issue is. Some people are finding that they do better with massage. It's a personal preference. Acupuncture, Reiki, personal preference, right? And so it pays to try a lot. I can tell you what I've tried, what worked for me and what didn't. But I know that I am not the end all and be all. But I do want to tell you that during my life, I have always struggled with weight. Well, I shouldn't say I have always, until I found the one that was right for me. And it's an eating style. I tried, I grew up, as you guys know, in a healthy, conscious um, household. We ate healthy. We didn't have, TV dinners. We ate whole wheat bread. I mean, we were way, well, I don't know if that was the times when my mom was really old fashioned, but so I carried that forward. And so I was always interested in food and nutrition. And so um and I struggled with my weight, even though I ate healthy. And I have to tell you, if I wasn't thinking about food, okay, I was looking through cookbooks, I was shopping for cookbooks, I was looking for recipes, I was planning a menu, I was creating a shopping list, I was cooking, or I was eating. I mean, time was consumed by my food. How do I say that word? Somebody told me a really good one. It's not an addiction, but it basically is like it was part of my life. So I was always struggling with my weight. And so I tried the egg diet. I tried the juice diet. I tried keto. I did. And boy, I lost a lot of weight on keto. And I also lost my energy. And so that's why, while I love all the different styles, because many different things work for many different people, the one that worked for me basically came into my lap. I was at a bookstore looking for cookbooks. And I was rifling through all the ones they had, and it came across this one that said natural hygiene. And I'm like, I'm a dental hygienist. Of course I want natural hygiene. It really clicked the button. So I took it home. I mean, I bought it. I took it home. And what they really promoted was um, eating, but only eating in a certain way. So I could have fruit. I could have all the fruit I wanted. But with that fruit, I could not have, it wasn't suggested that I have protein because that slows fruit's digestion down. And I couldn't have a carbohydrate because carbohydrates start digesting in your mouth. So if you eat fruit with anything else, the digestive process is slowed down. And so that strains your digestion. Well, that's another thing because the thing was called, the book I bought was Born Again Body in 90 Days. And it promised to be, that you'd look young and feel young. And one of the ways that it said was that it wouldn't tax your digestive system because your digestive system uses a lot of energy. Made sense to me, and I was willing, I was game, right? I was done with that last diet. It's time to move on to another one. So only fruit. And I would have like 6 oranges for breakfast. And I was full. And then, because honestly, before I never really got full unless I was stuffed, right? And then for lunch, I would have a big garden salad, no protein. Well, excuse me, I could have protein with that vegetable, or so cheese on it and meat on it, or I could have crackers or bread with it. But I couldn't have protein and carbs at the same time because remember, carbs start digesting in your mouth and protein starts to digest in your stomach. So that means that the food in the carbs are sitting in your stomach waiting to digest. So the whole thing is basically it's food combining. It's much more to it than that if you're really following the natural way of living. It's more like it's really the holistic life, eat eat organic if you can, have fresh water, get fresh air, get sunshine. It's kind of keep moving. So it's just a healthy lifestyle idea. But so the food combining very simply is no carbs with proteins. And if you're going to have fruit, have it by itself. Okay? So that's what I did. I was full. I was hungry when it was time to eat again, but I was full. And even though my stomach was full, the weight started to fall off me because this diet, and I had energy because I had a lot of calories, but it was just digesting really quickly. Um, so I did. I lost a lot of weight. I felt really good. Um, my digestive process got a lot smoother and easier. And for me, it worked. And it wasn't for but a couple years later that on hindsight, I looked back and I said, I am not craving food. I am not thinking about food all the time. I'm not looking through cookbooks. I'm not looking for recipes. I'm not menu planning. And I think it was that for some reason, I had a nutritional deficiency. And because I was eating this way, those vitamins and minerals, I could get them. I could use them. I don't know if that's true. I mean, this was before we learned about blood. I mean, this was in the 70s. So I've been eating that way ever since. And yes, I um, now will have a steak and a baked potato if I'm going to have steak. I tend to be more vegetarian, although my body does seem to do better if I have a small amount of meat protein, or flesh food, as some people call it. Yeah, I mean, and I appreciate it very much. And that works for me. So I'm offering this as a possible option for something that may work for you if you're looking for other things, because you're the only one who can really do what's right for your body because you're with it all the time. And as you know, I teach listening to what your body needs, listening to what your body says. So hopefully this was helpful for you. And I want to thank you so, so much for listening in. Please share this with someone if you think that they would benefit. And if you want somebody to have a place that they can come and get a bunch of resources, just, invite them to my YouTube page. So like and subscribe because there will be other videos coming up. All right. So thank you so much again for your time and enjoy your day. Go out for a walk. Smell the fresh air. Bye for now.